Welcome to the walkthrough of our 5-year financial forecasting model for startups. This model is designed for early stage businesses and it provides a dynamic and customizable roadmap to help validate your business idea, plan for growth, or prepare an investor-ready financials and business case. So let's explore its features and how it can empower your startup. So the model is designed with user-friendliness in mind. The dashboard and all the other input sheets includes guided input areas with cells that's highlighted in yellow with blue text to mark where to enter your data. So an example here, the 500,000 euro, if we change that, you can see the rest automatically updates for you. For additional clarity, the model that you buy is pre-populated with a mock scenario. So this current mock scenario that we're running through here, you will get that in your purchase model as well. It allows you to explore its functionality immediately and providing an example of how everything connects and fits in the model. So when you're ready, you can then simply replace the mock data with your own business specifics to get started. So the current sheet we're on, the dashboard, is the central hub of this model, and it consolidates all key input and outputs into one place to provide a clear financial overview. Some of the key features of the dashboard includes components like deciding on the various inflation components, tax, your working capital, your funding structure, and how your funding will be structured in the sense of whether it's debt and equity, and if it's debt, for argument's sake, what your interest rate is that you will qualify for, how long you're going to repay the loan, Continuing from that, your operating expenditure, very important driver of the model, your sales price, as an example, as well as your cost of sales elements are all captured here. This model allows you to input up to 10 different products or revenue channels or services at your leisure. You can name the products whatever you want or the services whatever you want, and so to your sales price automatically. So let's take an example. If we now go to product 3 and we decide one of our revenue channels, we get 5,000 Rand per unit for that. It will automatically link and update to the inflation at the top, but nothing prevents you from changing this yourself as well. There's nothing that prevents you in all of the yellow shaded blue text cells to override it and type in what your various inputs are. So if we continue on the operating assumption side, I mentioned your cost of sales. Now here, once again, very powerful. You can decide whether you want to input your cost of sales or cost of goods as a percentage, or if you rather prefer the cost per unit, it automatically opens up this area for you, and here you can input your specific cost of sales per unit fee. So if we just revert back. All right. And then very important, from here on, as soon as you've input all your input assumptions, there's no further involvement needed. The income statement automatically updated for you. Your balance sheet automatically updated for you. So to your cash flow statement automatically updated for you. We've even gone as far as including all the various ratios that we know financiers and accountants and various industry stakeholders want to take a look at. So these ratios are automatically incorporated and calculated for you to make your life much, much easier. So to all supporting schedules, and these are the schedules that drive your balance sheet, automatically are calculated for you so that you don't have to do any heavy lifting. In conclusion, on the dashboard side, you'll see that we've also included more than 10 different graphs that gives you visual representation of the various financial components in the model. So just briefly before I conclude, the 4 main sheets that drives the inputs in addition to the dashboard is your funding. So whatever your funding allocation will be, this can be done here, and your funding structure. So your decision whether you're going to take equity on board, whether you do debt and equity, whether it's 100% equity, whatever your decision is here, you can do this here. And the checks and balances are done in such a way that it shows you as you make changes. Let me show you quickly here. As soon as you make changes here to say that, let's say 1.5 million equity, you'll see your external debt automatically updated there for you. If we remove that, you'll see there the debt also automatically updated for you to show that 100% of your funding is going to be debt now. So let's just revert. You'll see also what happens here as soon as you start playing around, so to speak, with the model, and you get to a point where there's not enough cash generated from your projections, it will show you automatically, listen, you don't have enough funding, you need to add more funding or remove some of your items. So you'll see here I've taken out the working capital. It shows me, listen, you're going into a negative 59,000 euro cash balance. Do you need more funding? Yes, you do. As soon as I put it back, the model automatically updates for you to show you, listen, you're on track to have sufficient funding. Depreciation as an input, automatically done for you based on minimal input on your end. Your operating expenditure, you can do this yourself as well. It updates then into the income statement, and so to your cash flow, income statement and balance sheet is linked to the labor inputs. So whatever your headcount is for your labor, payroll or employees, all of that is automatically done here for you as well. So if we return to the dashboard, you can see then how all the inputs and assumptions come together to provide a comprehensive picture of your startup's financial health. This dynamic graphs and the key metrics make it easy to understand and present your financial position, whether it's for your internal strategy, your internal management team, or whether you have external funding discussions and this model is an integral part of your business plan. With a 5-year horizon, this model equips startups with the tools to validate business ideas, explore various funding scenarios, and to create a sustainable financial projection plan. So I would like to thank you for exploring this 5-year financial forecasting model for startups. With its transparent design, professional outputs, and user-friendly structure, this model empowers you to take control of your financial future. So start customizing it for your business today.